horror days, everybody. We are here at Creep It Real Festive. Halloween has some unfinished business, so tonight at the Orange County Heritage Square Museum, we are here for a spooky good holiday celebration. So today we are going to see some arts and crafts based on Halloween and Christmas fused together into one monstrous Frankenstein festive creature. We're going to see some scaroling. There's even going to be some panels, because the theme this year, Twilight Up the Season, means that we are going to see a panel later featuring some of the original cast of the Twilight movies. And I've only seen the first one, so I feel like this is okay. So you're gonna know a lot more about this than me. Are you excited, Jerry?
I am. Okay. This is all already lovely. So
let's check it out.
I wish you were scared of Christmas. I wanna wish you were scared of Christmas. I wanna wish you were scared of Christmas. From the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a scary Christmas. I wanna wish you a scary Christmas. I wanna wish you a scary Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a scary Christmas. I wanna wish you a scary Christmas. I wanna wish you a scary Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Jerry, it's snowing. Or is it the raining ashes of my burnt enemies? It could be anything here tonight. So at Mr. He's artificial tree lot, they are getting into the Twilight Up the Season theme by asking if you are Team Vampire or Team Werewolf. Jerry, are you Team Vampire or Team Werewolf?
I want both.
Taylor Lautner, for me, always did it more than Robert Pattinson did. But back then. But now I would say Robert Pattinson absolutely wins out over Taylor Lautner. So I'm Team Vampire too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Team Werewolf if I'm still like 15. Team Vampire if I'm an adult man in his 30s. So I feel like at Creep It Real Festive, it's like a battle between like 3 official mascots. You have the Krampus, obviously. You also have this Santa version of Art the Clown, because he's also everywhere tonight. And then I think you gotta throw the Grinch in there too.
I guess the Grinch.
I guess
Jack Skellington would be the perfect mascot, but
I'm actually not seeing a lot of Jack Skellington tonight. You'd think that Nightmare Before Christmas would be everywhere, given it's a Halloween-Christmas mashup event.
It's too obvious.
It is. It's way too obvious. But there are many different options. I've been seeing. I saw a Christmas Deadpool. We saw a Christmas Mariachi Ghostface, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. So the Orange County Heritage Museum features all of these beautiful old homes from Southern California history. If you've ever been over to the Heritage Square Museum in Los Angeles, it's very similar to that. You've got this house here. You've got another house down there that's got an artificial Christmas tree lot. But the whole grounds have been taken over by all of these spooky, festive little vendors. Look at this guy. I mean, I want to feel merry, I want to feel bright, but I also want to be a little scared, and I feel like those are the vibes you're going to get here tonight at Creep It Real Festive. Got a meet and greet with Mr. Floats. Not Pennywise, because he's IP. This here's Mr. Floats. Hello, Mr. Floats.
How we doing?
It's nice to meet you. I always see you at Midsummer Scream, but you have too long a line, so I never get to say hi.
I have a problem with my lines. I got to fix that.
Well, it's good to meet you tonight.
I'm glad you made it through mine today.
What was that?
I'm glad you made it to my line today.
Oh, I'm so happy. I wouldn't miss you for the world. Can we get a picture?
Of course, let's do it.
Awesome. You got Esquites themed to different horror movies. Ooh, I kind of want to know what the Michael Myers one. I bet that's like hot Cheetos or something. All right, what did we get, Jerry?
Some elote nachos.
Nice. These are from Fruit Bat. These are beautiful elote nachos. We also had tamales and funnel cakes over in the food area, but the elote nachos were speaking to us tonight. How are they?
They're pretty good.
All right, let's try these out. Oh. It's interesting because the chips are already corn. So you have little corn bits on it, but the corn is like sweet. So you're getting like the salty corn flavor from the chips, but the sweet corn flavor from the elote.
It's like Mexican kettle corn.
Yeah, it's like Mexican kettle corn almost. That's really good. What'd you get?
Spooky songs. We might do one that's
From
a little
Ghost
less spooky,
Coffee.
a little bit more
Is it scary good?
I think called Sandy Claus.
Do you think I have time to watch every Twilight movie before the panel in 15 minutes?
Sure.
All right, let's get to it. Okay, so what do I need to know, Jerry?
This is the part where they all run.
I always knew you two would be besties. Yeah, they are both black and white, like an old Hollywood picture. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ow! God! Tag team, loved it, love it. We got little scary bird houses.
Look, it's Glinda's house.
Glinda's house, the Demogorgon's house, Elphaba's house, and then the Jack Zally Zero condo. Ooh. Ramen birria. I love you, ramen birria. Sada fries, quesadillas, tacos dorados. Jerry, I love being Mexican and living in Los Angeles.
It really is the best thing.
The treasures never stop. Ooh, even papusas. Wow. Obsessed with these Major Crimes Division Clothing Company tote bags. Look at this guy. He's only 20 bucks. I might take him home actually. And here you can get some spooky merch for your corpse. Oh, Jerry. I would love to put that on your corpse.
Thank you.
Wait, I live. A Madame Leota meets Pee Wee Herman t-shirt. Oh, also these like old classic Disney cartoon scary skeleton shirts. Hi, Dad.
Squeeze you guys up in I got him all. That was so cool. I got him all.
Was that the Twilight?
It was.
What's up, guys? This is night 3. We've been having a blast. Creep It Real Festive. Who's having the best time? Creep it real. Creep it real. Keep it what? You gotta creep it real. Creep it real. Creep it real.
Curious, before any of you got involved, were you familiar with the books? Were you familiar with the fandom that already existed for Twilight? Let's start with Kellen.
I think Ashley helped educate me on that there was a book and many books.
She
Like, you
read the book
the
to
books,
him.
right?
She read the book to you.
Yeah. I'm like, can you record this and make an audiobook? I wasn't the biggest reader until Twilight came out.
But I gotta tell you, one of the most disturbing scenes I've ever seen in a film
Renesmee.
is the birth of Renesmee. That is so twisted.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh my, it's really disturbing. I'm forgetting, were all of you on set for that one? I believe Peter and Kellen were,
Yeah.
Ashley, you were as well. Do you have any memories of that? And like, were you shocked at
We
how
tried
it
not
turned
to
out?
think about it.
Was it as disturbing to shoot? as it
So
was to see?
disturbing. I don't even understand why they had that. Cause like they could have just used like a real like person with dots. You know what I mean?
I'm not
It was
even
like a
talking about
wooden
the
doll.
baby.
It was like a little Pinocchio.
I'm talking about like the
animatronic
giving birth.
thing.
Like
Oh, I'm talking about the doll.
No,
the
I'm not talking
animatronics. They have this animatronics doll
I was
that
all a bit
was so
creepy.
creepy. Like there's Chucky and then there's Renesmee. I don't know. I know which one's scarier for me.
You mentioned Catherine Hardwicke a couple times, but you worked with several different directors throughout the series. I would just love to hear if you have any thoughts on the other directors you've worked with.
Yeah, it was really special because every book is so unique, and I love how they chose the directors for each one. I mean, Eclipse is really dark, and you have David Slade doing that, and Bill Condon doing Breaking Dawn, and Chris
Beautiful.
White's, what's that?
Yeah, which is beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. So they're all different. I love that, like thinking back about how they chose those people to do it, and then the filters for the movies, and how just different yet collectively put together. It's this beautiful adventure everyone gets to go on.
Yeah. It was definitely like, I love too that every director and people came on and had their own vision and their own spin on things, and they were really respectful of the castmates that had been there since the beginning of it, but wanted to find ways to kind of bring new experiences and bring new sides of the character perhaps. And so it was a really nice kind of refreshing thing that people got to come in and really collaborate with everyone to make something new and special each time.
I'm Team Edward, but if my daughter, I want Team Jacob. Date the nice guy, not the...
I'm Team Jasper, obviously. All day, every day.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Team Emma because my boys here.
Fantastic. Well, guys,
Team Alice.
Thank you, guys.
and Carlisle, thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. Thank you all for joining us. That's gonna do it.
Oh my god, we're so blue. We just finished the Twilight panel with the actors who played Emmett, Alice, and Carlisle from the Twilight movies. It was lovely. I said earlier, I only saw the first Twilight movie when I was like a sophomore in high school. So I don't have like a ton of love for these movies, but it was cool to hear their insights on the process of making all five Twilight movies. But Jerry, you have seen them, so what did you think?
I haven't seen the last two.
Oh, you haven't seen the last two?
Which it made me kind of want to go see them now. Because I've always heard that they're like the better ones. Not that I didn't enjoy the first three, but like, I think I just fell off of the saga, but now I'm like, I wanna see the end. Also, it's directed by Bill Condon, who we met earlier this
That's
year.
right, who did Kiss of the Spider Woman. I didn't even make that connection.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Christina Hardwick, is that who directed the first one?
Yes.
I didn't realize that the first Twilight movie was female directed, but that's awesome that a female-led franchise created such a massive worldwide phenomenon. Hey, there were so many people in this crowd tonight. Like, I think they said tonight is the 17th anniversary of the premiere of the first movie, which makes me feel very old. But like clearly 17 years on and like the fandom is still so huge. That's great. But we still have 2.5 hours left of Creep It Real Festive, and we're gonna do a few more creepy festive things. Love these Christmas ornaments for a scary Christmas tree. Wow. This is from Winking Witches. Adorable. You can get a psychic reading from Miss Madame Leota herself. Look at these two handsome guys.
I want to take a picture of Jack.
Okay, I'll take Jack and you get Art. Or do you want Jack and I'll take Art?
I want Jack. Jack is my king.
I like a little bad boy. I can go with Art. All right, Scary Christmas on 3. 1, 2, 3. Scary Christmas.
Oh, I'm dreaming of a green Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Scratch that track. Here we go. What you been waiting for? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs to stop it, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I don't need another personal loan.
I'm your ghost face of Christmas past, and we need to revisit a few screams from your history.
You're my spirit ghost? Shouldn't you be haunting a frat house or a Comic-Con convention or something like that?
No, I'm multi-slay. December's my slow season.
Well, this is highly irregular. I don't remember Scrooge ever having to deal with slashers.
Well, it's good to see me, isn't it?
Oh, great. Another amateur trying to upstage me.
I'm Glinda, ghost of Christmas present. Emphasis on present because, honey, I am a gift.
Believe me, I am re-gifting you as soon as possible.
We just saw a very Grinchmas Carol. That was very
so much fun.
It was very, like, it reminded me... Panto, it reminded me of, like, The Hanging or, like, the Bill and Ted show at Horror Nights. It was very...
the mall entertainment and TV.
Very, like, theme park, like, pop culture parody show. It was stupid, but... Like I said, the Grinch is, like, one of the unofficial mascots of Creep It Real Festive. Amazing. We're gonna see if we can get some boozy hot chocolate. The line was large earlier. Hopefully it is shorter now. All right, Jerry, what have you got here?
I got Chris's Killer Cocoa.
Kris Kringle's Killer Cocoa. It already melted in the 20 seconds we've had it, but
It says naughty.
Oh, wait, flip it over. Does it say nice if you flip it over?
I don't want to flip it over because it's like...
It's holding up the
it
entire
doesn't.
thing.
It's just naughty. I'm just
It's
naughty.
like cocoa with a shot of bourbon, some cookie butter, and a little cookie on top, and a toasted marshmallow, I think?
There's a s'more. It's like a s'more with Biscoff.
Nice!
Like she roasted it and everything. Look.
Oh, cool. How does it taste?
It's really good.
Thank you. This is from Barmaid Beauties.
Oh, that makes sense because I was like, this is more than your typical event drink.
It's like a boozy butter beer. Let me try another sip.
With hot chocolate.
And I feel like that shot's pretty strong. That's a pretty intense bourbon flavor.
I said single shot. So.
I'm a bourbon girly though. Bourbon and whiskey are like my go-tos.
Especially bourbon.
Yeah, especially that. It's like a really good quality too. Anyway, Barmaid Beauties. I Creep It Real Festive. Check them out. Over at Video here, we've got a huge wall of vintage horror VHS tapes. Now, I'm a big fan of a lot of these movies. House, the Halloween trilogy, scary movies, Death Becomes Her, obviously, but the one I'm the most tempted to buy is this VHS of Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. Do I blow $20 on a VHS of Eyes Wide Shut, despite not owning a VHS player? But it wouldn't be me if I didn't go for the Twin Peaks sticker sheet. Look at these beauties. Miss you. Mwah. How does this bunk guy work?
So, you'll see they have this little hardware up here on their shoulder. Let you unclip, and you unroll their little sleeves, and you make them give themselves a big ol' hug. We clip it on and back. Other side, rinse, repeat. Clip it on and back.
Oh, wow.
And just like that, instant cuddle cup.
You seem like you have a lot of practice doing this.
Done this quite a few times.
That's awesome. And you can decorate them all like little Build-A-Bears. That's amazing. And you said this one here is only for this weekend?
Yes, because it's got this right here.
That's awesome. I love that. Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, that is the end of our night at Creep It Real.
That was very fun.
Festive. I had a lot of fun. I was really surprised how much we liked this. We kind of came just because our friend Jeff, who hosted the Twilight panel, invited us with some tickets. So we didn't know what to expect. We'd been to things like Midsummer Scream, which are huge. This is definitely a much more low-key event, and I think it was all the better because of it.
Yeah.
Like stuff like Midsummer Scream is so like huge, and I would say a little too big now. It's very overwhelming. This was the right amount of people, the right amount of space. It's lovely that it's outside. It's been raining all weekend, but we came on a night when it wasn't raining, so the weather was great.
The vibe was just really cool. It felt like a Christmas market, but like spooky.
That's what I was saying. It's like a holiday market, but make it a little scary.
Yeah.
Jerry, what was your favorite thing tonight?
I mean, I already said the vibe. I did love the Twilight panel, and I want to watch those movies now. And I think just like seeing all the different little cheery things, it put me in like a cheery Christmas mood, but it was also spooky and the treats. I love that.
We had
chocolate.
such good treats tonight too.
So,
I liked just looking at all the vendors. The event is small enough that you can really take your time. You don't feel rushed. You don't feel like you have like we saw everything tonight. We didn't have to miss anything here, and I think that's perfect for an event that's only 6 hours a night. I enjoyed the Scarolers.
Oh, yeah,
Beautiful
that's right.
Scarolers.
Shout out to Westmead and Jake and Nico.
Yeah. So So yeah, I would totally recommend this event. I would love to come back next year. It's a great transition out of the Halloween season and into the Christmas season. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Rest in peace, the haunting's free. So hurry back, we would like your company. Hurry back, hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate